Hey everyone, my name is Zach, and today here at Wintuition MTG we have another high-power casual game for you. But before we get into the gameplay, I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, TOA Magic. You can find them at toamagic.com. They offer almost 100,000 unique card singles, and offer free tracked shipping on every order. They also offer both 2-day and next-day shipping, so you can get those last dual lands or high-end foils right in time for your next tournament. Speaking of that next tournament or event, make sure you stop by their booth to buy, sell, or trade. You can also save 5% off your entire order at toamagic.com by using our code WINTUition at checkout. Thank you again to TOA Magic. Eternal lives here. Without further ado, let's get to our lineup for today's video. Starting us off, we have Seth piloting Katilda and Lier, Flashback to Humanity. Second, we have CJ running his Purphoros Pandemonium, Purphoros the Bronze-Blooded deck. Third, we have myself running Svella, Dork Surge. And our final player is going to be Wyatt, playing Marchesa the Black Rose, Nightmare Blunt Rotation. Good luck to our players.
Does anybody have any pre-game effects today?
Nope, I do not.
Alright, let's go ahead and get right into it.
I'll go ahead and draw for turn. I'll play a Fabled Passage and pass.
I'll draw. Play an Inventor's Sphere for turn. I will tap an Inventor's Sphere for a colorless mana. I am going to become Arch Enemy, guys, and I'm sorry. We're going to go Soul Ring.
Oh, kill it with fire.
Into an Arcane Signet. And I'll pass the turn.
Man, I really want to use one of the free counter spells in my hand. It would have been funny.
A little less impressive. We're going to go Forest, tap for 1 to play an Arbor Elf.
Counter it.
And then we'll pass.
Where's the mental misstep?
Yeah, if only. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Badlands as my land for turn. Untap it, and play a Ragavan. And I'll pass.
I'll just go ahead and crack this on your end step for a basic island. I'll untap, and I'll draw.
Yeah.
I'll play this Irrigated Farmland tapped and pass.
I'll untap. Draw. Get an Endless Lands.
Play a top deck tutor.
No, I don't tutor in this deck, really. I'm just going to keep going up the ramp train. I'm going to go 3 for a Commander Sphere. And then I'm going to tap 3 for a Mirage Mirror. Guys, I swear I'm playing a colored deck with all this colorless mana. Go ahead.
Alright.
Untap.
Draw.
That's fine, we just gang up on him.
Okay.
That was my plan.
With all 2 of my mana, I will try.
Play a mountain as land for turn. And let's go with Forest. Arbor Elf to untap the Forest. Play Yavimaya Dry. Get a Sheltered Thicket tapped and pass the turn.
Alright, I will untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. I'm going to play my land for turn as a Mana Confluence. I will play a Lion's Eye Diamond. I will move to combat, and Mr. Arch Enemy,
Sure. It's a land.
Well, I can't cast that, which is unfortunate, but I will make a treasure token. And with that, I will pass the turn.
Alright, I'll untap. I'll draw. I will play a basic Forest as my land for turn. And then I will tap for 3 and cast a Harrow. As an additional cost to cast this, I'll sacrifice this Forest. And then I'll search my library for 2 basic lands and put them into play. I'll get an island and a forest, and I'll pass the turn.
Untaps. Upkeep and draw. Man, another colorless land.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. We're going to play a Rogue's Passage as a land for turn. I'm going to use 2 mana from this Soul Ring to activate my Mirage Mirror and make a copy of Ragavan.
Sure.
And I'm going to attempt to swing 2 at Wyatt and return the favor.
Sure.
What card do I get?
Hullbreaker Horror.
Oh, I don't have enough to cast this Hullbreaker Horror, but I'm glad to see that going. And then I would like to attempt to cast my Commander for 5 mana.
I would like to respond.
Sure.
I'm going to lose a life for Mana Confluence and sack my treasure, and I will cast a Mana Drain.
Seems pretty good. It's 5 mana. And I'll pass.
Sorry, I had to do it to you, CJ.
That's okay.
Wait, I should be at 30.
Tap.
It's, yeah. No, I should be at 37 for the mana. Sorry, I accidentally clicked that.
Alrighty. We're going to play Mountain as our land for turn here. And then I also don't feel like I have ramped enough. Much like CJ. So, 2 for a Leafkin Druid. And then 2 more for Steve. Everybody's best boy.
Well,
And we're going to pass.
alright, untap. Upkeep, I'll draw for turn, and in my first main phase, I will gain 5 colorless mana.
It's pretty scary.
Unfortunately, I don't have a ton to do with that.
Got Lion's Eye Diamond and cast Marchesa.
Right? You say that, but I almost kind of want to cast some stuff in my hand and then do that. Problem is, it's
do it
probably not worth
I
it.
say you should do it before you cast the thing.
I'm going to move to combat. No, because I lose mana and this sucks all around. I don't even think I'm going to be able to use the mana. I think I'm just doing it to deny CJ's commander. Yeah, I'm going to have to move to combat.
Counterspell is still pretty good.
Yeah, my hand just doesn't do anything with colorless mana. I'm going to... We'll spread it around this time. I'll poke you.
Did
Did you gain life, CJ?
I did. I actually gained
Okay.
life from my inventor's spell because I have 3 artifacts.
You're good. Just double check.
So I'm taking 2.
Yes.
I forgot to do it.
And I'll flip the top. It's a Gadwick the Wizard. Next in triple blue.
Can't cast him, so he'll stay in exile.
You could cast him for...
0.
No,
Or
you're
no.
an LED. You could cast him for 3.
I'm not doing all of that.
It'd be casting
Okay.
for 2. He's 3.
Does he draw
3
cards?
bigs.
He
Correct,
draws an
LED.
X. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would he's
So that LED would... Or he's got the
he
trade.
could be yours for the price of X.
Here's
and
the thing. I'm missing my land drop this turn, and my hand's kind of meaningless to me.
It's pretty tempting. And you get a 3/3 body, so I can't attack you with Ragavan.
I know, but it just really, really sucks. Yeah, alright. I'm going to... I think I have to in order to be proactive. I'll pay 3, and I'll crack LED for 3 blue, and I'll discard Satoru, Nipton Lottery, Wave Goodbye, and Force of Negation. Make 3 blue. And I'll cast Gadwick, X equals 3.
And Wyatt has officially cast the same number of my spells that I have.
Oh, sorry. I'll draw 3. I missed my land drop still past the turn.
Feels bad.
Maybe 34 is not enough.
I'd probably
Take this as a public service announcement. I'll untap. I'll draw.
Man.
I will play a brushland. And I'll pay 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'll do this slightly differently. I'll go ahead and ping myself for 1 with my brushland to make a white. I'll pay 3 to cast my commander. And I'll pass the turn.
Untaps. Upkeep. I won't forget it this time. I gain a life because I have this awesome thing if I control 3 more artifacts. Pseudo Metalcraft. Draw for turn. Alright, what do we do here, folks?
Pass the turn with all that.
No. 2, 3, 4. I guess I can do it again. We're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and attempt to cast Purphoros 1 more time.
I've got nothing.
So, how much mana do you have left after that?
Just 1.
It's 3 to activate, right?
3
to
to activate him.
yeah.
It's 2 for the mirror, right?
Well, 2 of them there. I can't do anything else this turn.
How many cards in hand?
Only 4.
The problem is I can't interact with it once you have
Have
it
it.
play, so I'll pay 2 and I'll cast an Arcane Denial. We can still be friends, right?
I don't know.
You do get to draw cards.
You get to draw 2 cards.
That's great, but I kind of want to have a commander in play.
Yeah, but I feel like if Purphoros comes in, we all die.
I only have 4 cards. So I draw a card on the next turn.
At the beginning of the next upkeep, you draw 2, I draw 1.
Okay. With that, I will pass turn.
On your end step, I will sack Steve.
Okay.
Alright. Steve will get me a forest, and we will move to my turn.
At the beginning of your upkeep, Arcane Denial trigger, you draw 2, I'll draw 1.
Nothing else on my upkeep, I will move to draw. That's not what I wanted. Hand, not a big deal. We're going to play a Ghost Quarter. That life game might be a little bit too much going on over there. Alrighty. I think it's time to bring out our friend Svella.
Quick, counter his commander, too.
Yeah, that I cannot do.
Alright.
No responses.
Svella resolves.
So paying 8 every turn to get a guy is a little less scary than
3.
So, 2, 3, 6. We're going to tap out to cast a Skyclave Relic Kicked.
Make 2 copies. Sounds good.
After that, we will pass the turn.
Alright, untap. In my upkeep, before my draw step, I'm going to tap my Badlands, and I'm going to cast a Vampiric Tutor. I'm not doing nothing this turn, even if I have to tutor to guarantee it. I'll search my library for a card and put that card on top. Alright, I'll get this card for Vampiric Tutor. I'll then move to my draw step, and I'll draw that card. I'll play this Ancient Tomb as my land for turn that I definitely didn't just use a black ramp spell to go get. I'll move to combat. CJ, you were the only one open at this point.
Sure.
So I'll poke you for 2.
There's a land.
Unfortunate. I will make a treasure. At least I got the land out of the way for you. I will move to my second main. I will lose a life for Mana Confluence, 2 life for Ancient Tomb, so I'll lose 3. And I'll sack my treasure. And I'll cast the One Ring.
Ugh.
Sounds good.
We have to remember not to let Wyatt use life total as complaint equity, because 90% of that damage is all from himself.
Actually, all was for me.
All of it is.
No, he poked me.
No, yeah, he got you.
To be fair, he hit you with a card you played effectively. So
That's true. I will, once One Ring enters, gain pro everything, and I'll tap it and gain one. Or, sorry, put a burning counter on it and draw 1 card, and I'll pass.
All right. I'll untap. Just going to reorder these real quick.
I actually need to do that land so I can cast my commander with the 8 mana that I have. Sure.
I'll draw. I'll play a Snow-Covered Plains as my land for turn.
Yeah, for what it's worth, he is now arguably a little scarier.
but you haven't encountered the meme of this deck yet. Because you can still slot memes into high power.
It has,
I'll pay
it's like a
2
mini cannon, right?
and cast a 3 visits. I'll go ahead and go get a forest. I'll grab a breeding pool with my 3 visits. Do I want to pay the life? It's a good question.
It has been the trend so far for this table.
Yeah. All the cool kids are doing it.
I'm not cool.
Yeah, it's basically just me calling myself cool there. To know. Something cool people definitely do.
Interesting. I think I'm going to try and... I'll pay the 2 life. I'll try and finally get, like, a little bit ahead. I'll pay 3 and cast a Mirror Entity. It is a human spell, so when I cast it, I'll go ahead and give 3 visits flashback until end of turn.
Sounds good.
And then I'll pay 2. I will recast my 3 visits by flashing it back. And then I'll go and get a forest. So my 3 visits will go to exile, and I'll get a tapped Arctic Tree Line as my forest. And I will go ahead and attack CJ for 3.
Sure.
And I'll pass the turn.
Untaps. Upkeep. Draw.
So that's
Play Purphoros.
No responses.
nothing here.
Yep, you're all good this time.
Yeah, no, right? So, just how I'm gonna work it. So, when he's not a creature, I'm gonna flip him over. And this means he's an enchantment. But when he's actually a creature, I'll flip him back over so everyone knows he is active as a creature.
Gotcha.
So right now, he is just sitting high.
Pretty far from that 5 devotion.
Yes, we are way, way far from that 5 direction. You also have to craft this treasure to cast the Purphoros. Then I'll pass.
He's going to immediately Ulamog, Blightsteel, and Ulamog again next turn.
I cannot count.
Okay,
I cannot
Mr.
sneak in
Wolverine.
any Eldrazi.
Draw for turn. Alright, those are not the worst. Let's go. Let's make people panic. Why not?
You love hearing that.
4, 5, 6, 7, Here you go. Yeah. 6. Nope, I can math. Yes, 6.
Yeah.
7. For a protein hulk.
Oh no.
For what it's worth, I believe Zach when he says he's not comboing with that.
I didn't say that, to be fair.
Well, you did say it was like a meme deck, so I had assumed. So he might be comboing.
Seems like a bad assumption.
I'm not comboing as of right now.
He's just one of the people I know would be able to play the card fairly, is a better way to phrase it.
It might get me a lot more mana dorks when it eventually dies.
Which still isn't great.
And after that, let's see, we got 5 open. Let's do one of these numbers. 2,
Right, that makes sense.
4. We're gonna play a sad robot.
Okay.
In the battlefield, we're gonna go get a basic. Man, it's like I want mana or something.
Right. I don't have an answer currently to the Hulk, but theoretically, I have a Wandering Archaic in my hand. So if one of you guys has an answer, we can double up on it.
Cool, offer cut.
I mean, I would need something exile based, which I don't have right now.
All right, sad robot is going to go get me a basic forest tapped, and then we're going to look around the table and pass a turn.
X.
Untap in my upkeep, I'll lose 1 for the One Ring. I will draw first. I will immediately draw 2 with my One Ring in my main phase. I'm going to play a Dragon Skull Summit as my land for turn. What do you get? What's your plans with that, bud?
The protein hulk?
Yeah.
Get me more mana dorks.
It's not going to live past my turn.
Okay.
Oh,
I should say it's not hitting the graveyard on my turn.
I could theoretically try to get an answer, but I'd have to expend 3 cards to do it.
I mean, feel free. Feel free.
I'm all for you expending cards. Actually, I think we need to do it.
I say
CJ was
I'm
lying.
I am in red. What could I do?
Perfectly happy with y'all wasting resources to stop me from having
it would
more mana
be so
dorks.
bad.
Oh, CJ probably just has like Chaos Swarm personally.
Probably. Yeah.
That would be so much better for me than that it actually.
No
Alright,
way.
I'm gonna
dying.
move to combat. Would you let me poke you with my Raga Van? Oh wait, no, you're still open. I'll poke you. I was gonna.
I'll activate my
that
life. I
means
keep forgetting.
enchantment mode.
It does mean enchantment mode.
Man, you get hitting all these lands, dog.
I know. I want playables.
I want one play. I'm okay with that.
I'll get a treasure. I'll move to my second main phase, and I'm going to tap for 5, and I'll lose 3 life due to my Ancient Tomb and Mana Confluence, and I'll play Wandering Archaic.
Card's super good against me.
And I will pass the turn. Also,
Oh, sorry.
just for the sake of clarity, because this is a foreign one, it says whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, I can copy it unless they pay 2 mana.
I love you. Gosh, they're gonna be able to read it, regardless. I will untap. Just gonna fix my lands a little bit, and then I'll draw. This is starting to get a little hairy, but I'll pay a white and cast a Pull from Eternity. I can return a card from exile to my graveyard. Would you like to copy that?
I would like to copy that. So mine will resolve first. I'm going to get this neat little Hullbreaker horror back into my graveyard.
Yeah, no worries. I will choose the 3 visits.
For what it's worth, I don't have Reanimate or anything, so like, unless I shuffle it in, it's just there.
Yeah, there's a little bit of risk there, but it is what it is, I think. Let's see. We'll go 1 more white. Cast a Mom. Mom is a human, so I'll go ahead and give my 3 visits flashback until end of turn.
He's comboing out, guys. Come
I'll
on.
flashback the 3 visits again.
Would you like to pay 2 mana for that?
No, you can look for a forest in your Grixis deck.
I would, actually. Think I won't? Let's see. Failed to find.
It happens to the best of us.
I had a Psych Rift on top, so like, I'm okay with shuffling.
I'm appreciating you taking that shuffle.
I mean, I'd rather have something that I can proactively do right now.
Oh wait, that being said,
Granted,
if
I have
you
a
Psych
One Ring,
Rift, I can
so-
ramp more.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get a Scattered Groves with my 3 visits. I'll go to combat. See, everybody but CJ has blockers.
You got something that can kill a 6/6? I'd like some mana dorks.
No, I'm good on that. I'm okay with that. So, I guess when in Rome, I'll attack CJ for 3. And I'll pass the turn.
In case it matters, that is 6 of his
Commander damage. The 3/3 commander damage getting in the paint.
Just in case.
So untap, upkeep, draw.
Did you gain your life from
I'm
the...
gonna gain my life. I'm gonna pay 2. It's probably a little late around the game, but I'm gonna play a Braid of Fire.
Oh, nice. Fun card.
That just gives me red mana on my upkeep.
I don't know if I've ever seen anyone do it, but you can technically proliferate those counters on that card.
Kind of want to keep that up. Tap 2 for a Felwar Stone.
Which does make red.
It does make red. That's why we played it.
Luckily, I have the mana confluence, so you can make all his colors.
Which is important for when he copies your Ragavan and then needs to cast my
Other
blue
spells.
spells,
That's right.
such as Gadwick the Living.
Oh, man. This is tough.
All I'm saying is I'm the only one who hasn't been smacking you in the face.
I what if I could?
And you're so worried about this protein hawk.
I know.
I am.
I don't know why you're worried about mana dorks in this mana dork tribal deck.
Because some mana dorks go infinite.
Yeah, but you gotta have the stuff to make them go infinite.
If only you had a commander that could dig you 14 then we should really be worried.
I don't think you gotta
No
worry about
flyers,
that.
no reach over there.
Nope.
He is, in fact, domeable.
No flyers or reach in play.
Yeah.
That one colorless mana up.
He's going to flash one.
I may or may not have a colorless flyer in my hand.
Flash and hope.
Well. Oh, man. Here's what we do here. So I'm going to activate Purphoros. Purphoros has activation of 2 colors and a red to sneak out a creature, but he also has a passive, all creatures you control face. So I'm going to sneak out...
Before you say what you're going to do, any responses?
Nope.
No?
No.
All
I'm going to sneak out this Cavern Horde Dragon.
Oh, God.
It's not the other Ancient Copper. It's just, and then I'm going to make a copy of it with Mirage Mirror.
Yep.
Oh.
And then I'm going to go... You have the most artifacts.
Correct.
So I'm just going to swing a light 12 at you.
Just, a casual.
And then I'm going to
12.
swing 7 Commander at Y, because why not make his life total go down even more?
What?
Hello, Gadwick.
Wait, is he a creature? Flip that.
Yeah,
bad
he
boy.
He is. For right now.
True to your word.
Yeah.
For right now, he is a creature. So then I will get a damage trigger off both. I'll make 6 treasures.
I'd have 4 artifacts.
I will make 8 treasures. May I borrow a dice?
Icky.
Oh, yeah, because Solemn Simulacrum.
Oh, wow.
All right. And then you took a total of 12 damage, correct?
I sure did.
Guys,
I'm
maybe
gonna move to
all the artifacts.
I'm going to move to second main phase. And I'm going to activate my commander once more. And I'm going to sneak out a Null Spine Dragon. It says, whenever it comes into play, you may discard your hand and draw that many cards equal to the total damage target opponent took. You took 12. I'll draw 12.
That's pretty good.
I'll discard Direfleet, Darefubble. I did have removal for the Protein Hawk, which is duplicate. And then thought another third path. I'm going to draw 12. I do need to remove my 3, go to 5.
You didn't kill the Hulk first?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, CJ's not to be
6,
trusted. He told
7,
both of us
8,
we were going to...
9, 10, 11, 12?
You couldn't even first sneak out the duplicate to exile the Hulk?
Nah.
All right, CJ.
I don't want to be the threat.
You both.
You don't want to be the threat.
3 dragons in
Yeah,
my
but now he might win over.
I'm going to play my Nykthos.
That's fine.
I'm going to play my
CJ will learn
Nykthos.
something out.
I'm not currently close to comboing, I'll put it that way. I also have no way to kill my own protein hawk, so...
That's fair.
How many tap lands are in play?
Oh, no.
I have 4.
5.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll make 8 red mana with tapping Nykthos. So I have 8 red floating. Can I have a dice? Just so I keep track of the mana. So...
This is on your end step?
No, second main.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the second main. I'm going to use 2 and cast a Goblin Engineer. Tutor. Any responses?
Nope. Wait. What does it search for?
An artifact card. Puts it into the yard.
Puts it into the yard?
Yeah, but he has haste.
And yeah, so you can immediately swap.
Correct.
Right? All right, I do have a response in that case.
Okay.
I will go ahead and pay 2 to flash in a Niambi, esteemed speaker. She's a human, so with my cast trigger, I will give Arcane Denial flashback until end of turn.
Okay.
When she enters, I can return another creature I control to my hand. If I do, I gain life equal to its mana
Okay.
value. I will go ahead and return Mon to my hand. I'll gain 1. And then I will tap for 2, cast Arcane Denial.
Okay. Sure.
Arcane Denial goes to exile.
Real.
I'll go to 1 and attempt to cast Mana Geyser. Responses?
Nah.
One thing, it won't affect that.
I missed my copy of the Arcane Denial, but I won't miss on this. Would you like to pay 2, or can I copy that?
Boop.
Okay. Another sack goes quarter to kill your Nykthos.
Sure.
You're good.
22 red mana after the Mana Geyser. I'll go to 19 and play Brass's Summer Grinder.
Okay.
I'm going to wheel myself except for this 1 card in my hand, I think. I'm going to actually get rid of these 2. I'm going to pitch 3 mountains, a Hedron Archive, a Hoarding Dragon, and a Scourge of the Throne. And I draw 7 because it's you discard then draw +1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The nice thing is he's already attacked this turn. I know. He's probably not.
Yeah, you said there's combos in the deck, though.
I think he said there was 1.
It's just Kiki. And there's one other one, but I don't have it right now, so.
You didn't see it out of those 19 cards?
I did not. Believe it or not.
I think stopping the tutor was important because that probably would have allowed him to get there.
Yeah, I figure being.
I was gonna go get Sundial the Infinite and then keep my whole board because everything else is gonna go.
Yeah, I'm okay. Spending my counter on that.
And then 19 mana left.
Nothing to do.
No, we have plenty of stuff. So go 8, go to 11, play a Utreva Hellkite.
Okay.
What does the Var Hellkite do?
Whenever a dragon attacks, I create a 6/6 red dragon creature token on foot flying.
Now I'm sad I shuffled away Sidecraft.
I'm also a little sad because I can't ramp more.
Yeah, I guess.
Go 9 more. Play a Triplicate Titan.
Okay.
And then I'm down to 1 there. And 2 there. I'll use this floating and the last colorless to suspend a Wheel of Fate.
Okay.
Moving to my end step, these will go away. And that was a pretty fun turn, guys.
Fun for you.
Get him, boys. Stab him in the ankle.
I have blockers now.
Do you even have to pitch to hand size?
No.
I'm already at hand size.
Yeah.
That's alright. Let's just shank his ankles.
All set?
Yep. Alright. Purphoros is back to not being a creature. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I lie. He is a creature.
At the beginning of your upkeep, we have a
Arcane
That's
Denial.
what you did, Arcane Denial. But then I hate that sound. I'm gonna draw for turn. These are not amazing things we got going on here right now. Move to combat.
Yep.
6/6 and a 2/2 coming at you, CJ.
I'll take the 6 and I'll let you draw a card. I'll block with this Triplicate Titan.
All right. We're going to go...
Can I read this?
Mm-hmm. I do get a boar counter on it at the end of turn.
That's probably the safer bet.
It's pretty good.
A little bit of a do-nothing turn this turn, I think. F3, 4, 5, 6... Hardcast a Platinum Angel.
Okay.
That's pretty good against him.
Yeah, with what's going on right
A
there.
little bit of combo insurance.
Then we will do 3. Play Wood Elves. We're going to get a Cinderglade. We'll enter untapped. And then we'll tap for 1. And play a Thinhorn Elves. Or rather, a Thinhorn Elven. And pass the turn.
Untap. In my upkeep, I'll lose 2 life to the One Ring. And then I'll draw for turn. I will immediately draw 3 cards with my One Ring. 1, 2, 4, 3. I'm going to play my land for turn as a Volcanic Islands. I'm going to move to combat. Will you let me poke you for 2 in the chance that I hit like a path or something?
Path to Exile and a Grixis deck. Yeah, it
Well,
seems...
no, on his deck. With Ragavan.
Yeah.
For 2?
It's just Ragavan, yeah. I feel like your deck has more answers than his potentially does.
I can promise you my deck doesn't have an answer.
Yeah.
What are we actually... I guess the path would be for...
Well, I guess any answer, really. You got, like, naturalizes or anything?
Yeah, but, like... You have cards, so giving... I don't love giving you mana.
That was fair. Alright, before combat.
Because I'm going to see this next card anyway. If it's a path on top, we're going to get 2 anyway from the...
That's true.
Wanderer. Okay.
I'll tap Ancient Human Loose 2 and play Arcane Signet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tap for 3 and play Spellseeker.
Ooh.
ETB. Tutor.
Your deck's looking like mine now, a human that cares about spells.
Okay, off of my Spellseeker, I'll grab Cyclonic Rift and put it into my hands. So I'm new to combat, and I will still attempt to poke you for 2, sad.
I'll put my Neombi in front.
Sure. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Alright, I'll untap. Go ahead and draw. I'll play an island as, or snow-covered island as my land for turn. Yeah, there's enough creatures in play, so...
Is it the White Blast Act?
To vanquish the Horde.
It is the White Blast Act.
I will let you copy it.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose to copy it.
That
Sure,
seems
me
good.
too. Just in case.
Oh.
Destroy all creatures.
So the first one resolves, we destroy all creatures?
Yep. Hold on one sec.
Sorry, you're good. You got me cool.
So, Protean Hawk will get Purphoros out of the Forge and Direfleet Daredevil. Purphoros will see Daredevil enter.
We all
I'll
get
take
pain?
2.
Mm-hmm.
When Daredevil enters the battlefield, I exile target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. I can cast that card this turn and may spend mana as though it were animated type to cast it. If it would put into a graveyard afterwards, exile it. I will get your Vampiric Tutor.
Sure.
And I will tap one of my 2 to cast it.
Go for it.
This card will go on top. I will lose the 2 for that Vampiric Tutor. And then we move on to the
Second Vanquish the Horde.
My 3 tokens from
My Dire
Triplicate Titan will go away.
Bye. And I
Alright.
still have a Purphoros.
Now I can take my actual turn now that the babysitting part of the turn is done. I'll go 3, and then I need 2 more, right? Because that's how the game works.
Yes. To replay your commander, right?
Yeah, we'll just use these 2 nifty little basic islands. And I'll recast Katilda and Lier.
Mm-hmm.
I like after all that there's so little that was actually disappearing from his board.
A lot of it is artifacts, yeah.
I tried my best.
I mean, getting rid of the Utmara Hellkite was alone worth IMO.
I mean,
And we got rid of the Titan
The
fully,
Titan, too, yeah.
with all the dudes.
I'm a little sad about that Platinum Angel.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Only because I hard cast, but
Here, let's go. I'll just pay 1 for Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to give anything flashback.
You can just target something and not
Yeah,
cast
of
it,
course.
yeah.
Of course. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll target the Vanquish the Horde, I guess, and then I won't cast it, and I'll pass.
All right. Untaps. Upkeep, I do have a Braid of Fire. I do have 1 mana available.
Heck yeah.
So I am going to use that. And 2 colorless to play Sneak Out and Angrath's Marauders. And then I will go to my turn and draw a card.
Wheel's Fate.
Yeah, Wheel of Fate does go down 1.
What does Angrath's Marauder say?
Doubles the damage.
Okay.
So it says if a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that much damage permanent or player instead.
I thought so. I just want to double check.
I am going to then... I guess I should just use this colorless stuff. Pay 2. I'm going to make Mirage Mirror a copy of Vanguard's Marauders, and Purphoros will become active.
Okay.
And then I would
Your
like...
stuff still have haste?
Yeah.
Yes.
Purphoros gives everything haste.
Stat.
I would like to...
Before you move to combat,
Sure. I'm not moving to combat at the moment, but sure.
let me know when you see it.
Sure. I would like to first 2, 3, 4, 5. Attempt to cast Chandra's Ignition, targeting my Purphoros. So it'll deal 7 to the 4th power damage to each creature and each player.
Each player?
Each player.
Yeah.
So is this
It's
a
game.
draw?
It's a draw.
No. Sorry. Opponent. I'm sorry. Each
It
opponent.
does say opponent. I knew what
yeah.
you meant. Yeah.
Sorry, each opponent.
I will respond.
Okay.
I really didn't want to single target this, but I always want to have tap mana confluence, and I'm going to attempt to Psych Rift just the Purphoros.
I'm going to attempt deflecting swat your Psych Rift, targeting your treasure.
You start wondering.
And that's okay.
Okay. I mean, it takes me off potential cards if this. I'll crack this for a blue, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I have nothing else.
I don't have anything.
Alright. I tried, but unfortunately he will explode us to death with Chandra's Ignition.
GG's.
I say,
GG's.
if you'd had the counter,
You're gross. Oh, look what we're dealing
So
with
we were
here.
just going to lose on his turn.
I was trying to dig for the Blightsteel Colossus.
for 3 cards instead. We weren't getting there.
I was wondering why. If
This
you,
is what we get for being the responsible Magic players.
Oh, I actually
It
would
was
have hit the
deep.
swords if I did that.
Oh, unfortunate. All right,
I don't know how
well,
much that matters.
GG's to CJ for today's game.
Congratulations to CJ on yet another win here at Wintuition MTG. Once his deck's sneaky shenanigans started taking place, there wasn't a whole lot we could do to keep up with him. That being said, let's go to our MVC for the game, or our most valuable card, and we're going to give that to the big man in red himself, Purphoros. Once he hit the field, there was not much we could do. CJ was able to put out too much pressure over and over again, cheating out massive value. Congrats again to CJ. If you like the content, please leave us a like and give us a subscribe. And if you happen to catch that little meme right there at the end of what was coming out of my deck, please let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to hear it.